Hey, everybody. Here I am. Here we are finally. Sorry for that. We've had all kinds of interesting full moon, Mercury retrograde, and everything else going on. But now we are here together. Um, we have a chat just like we have on our Zoom meetings, and we can get in touch with each other. You can send me messages from where you are to where I am today. I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico for this live stream and really happy to be with you. Yay! Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for sending the your Reiki for my technical difficulties, and I hope that we can get together here on this and just see. I want to see all of you here, and we're going to do our beautiful Reiki thing. Yay! So, since our last Reiki meeting in July, so much has happened in the world, of course, and in my life, and I'm sure in your life also. And we just have to keep on going. So, I'm just going to let everyone know that we're on YouTube now. And yeah, here we go. Lemurian Sisterhood Taiwan. Hi, Karita. Thank you for being with us. Yay. So, We're having we're having people jumping on now. Wonderful, wonderful. Yay. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for sending your energy. And thank you for being part of Reiki the World again and again. And our next time we'll be doing Reiki the World live from Mount Shasta, California. And I know some of you are signed up with me to go there. Me and the Lemurian Sisterhood Dragons of Mu Shamanic Teaching Wheel group, wonderful team. Yeah, so I'm happy, very happy about that. And we do have just a couple more spots open. We're purposefully keeping this an intimate gathering of people because that is the most delicious way to experience Mount Shasta. And I can't wait. Yay. So we have Mindy is here. Hi, Mindy. Thank you for helping to make this happen. Neely is here. Stephanie, Hayden. So if you would, when you get on, if you tell me where you're from, that would be great. And just let me know. Part of what I want to do here is let people know that Reiki energy is universal energy and it's for everyone. You don't have to be a Reiki master, a Reiki practitioner, a Reiki student to partake of this energy, to have it enter your life, to send it to others, to let it be a part of your world, that it is universal energy. And that's one of the reasons that I chose the title, Let's Do Reiki, three ways for Reiki that Reiki can make your life better. And of course, we love the number 3 in numerology. So when we're Reikiing our world, we can do it in any number that we'd like. But tonight, I wanted to talk about Reiki the World, on Reiki the World, about how we can use Reiki, 3 ways that Reiki makes our world better. So I just want to wait a couple more minutes for a few more people to come in. And if you would let me know in the chat where you're from, that would be great. And let me know if you can hear me all right. I've got the sound up as high as it'll go, so hopefully that does it for everybody. And we'll keep going here. Meanwhile, I'll tell a story, a Reiki story. Many years ago, I got a funny little crack in my windshield and I didn't see it. It was kind of hiding under the windshield wiper. And when the snow finally was gone and I saw it, it looked like it was going to come straight up. And in Colorado, where I was living at the time, it was very bad to have a crack in front of you because we have so much sand thrown on the road for snow that people have bad windshields all the time, and it's not a big deal. And you don't get a ticket unless the crack goes across your visual field. So the crack was under the driver's windshield wiper, right underneath, and it was spreading out, and it looked like it was going to come straight up. So I went outside when I saw where it was, and I put my hand over it, and I closed my eyes, and I brought in the symbols, the Reiki symbols, and I asked if it needed to spread to go straight across. And then I just, figured it was going to happen. And a couple days later, we had another snowstorm, and then the sun came out. And when I brushed the snow off the windshield and the sun hit it, I watched the crack go straight across. But that was all it ever did. So it works. I'm sure it was not a coincidence. I'm sure it was not a coincidence. So when we use Reiki in our lives, who's to say what way we can or can't use it? People use it on their animals, and we were talking about the last time how to send it ahead of you into your day so that your day is filled with light and filled with the universal energy of Reiki and whatever other positive energy you want to send into your day. You can do that all together. Why not? Let's use this in every way we can. So as we wait for people, what I'd like to do is start with those of you that are here and just thank you for being here. I am Dr. Amber Mele'ha Wolf for those of you that are here for the first time. And I am delighted to be once again having another Reiki event as we bring more awareness to Reiki energy. Because it's universal, it's around us. So let's just take a moment to come into a beautiful place of centering. Take a breath and close your eyes. Let your awareness, your consciousness come into your body, come into that place that centers you in your physical vessel. And as you breathe into your belly. And as you exhale from the top to the middle to the bottom of your lungs. And inhale from the bottom to the middle and finish with the top. Thank you for joining me tonight. I invite the beings of the universe and their beautiful energy that is here to cradle us in healing light as we go through transitions and transformations on this planet, individually and as a whole, this beautiful oasis of Earth, spinning in the galaxy with energy all around us, energy right at the core of us, and relating to that, each one of us, and who we are and why we're here. Take another breath. And let the awareness that you carry inside of you, let that reach out into the field. And let's just connect with the field of universal energy. And feel the actual feeling of energy around us, whether it's a temperature or a vibration or a feeling on your skin perhaps, or a sound, or maybe a combination, that all of that energy is who you are, and it's individual and collective. And we share this as a community of well being, well wishers. Take another breath. Thank you. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Yes, I love being here with you. I love that Catherine's here. I'm staying at Catherine's house in Santa Fe, and she's right in the next room. Hi, Catherine. So, 3 ways to use Reiki to make your life better. When we chose this topic for this meeting, we wanted something specific. We wanted more than sending Reiki into the world, even though that's a wonderful thing to do. We wanted something, a little more oomph to it. So, as I was feeling into that topic, what came up for me was that when my awareness is attuned, and Reiki people know what attunement means, it means that you are connected with the energy purposefully. And the Reiki symbols, the original Reiki symbols, purposefully, and you use those symbols. But when you are aware of, it's the same thing as being in tune with or attuned to that universal energy. So if you begin your day in a attuned or in tuned or aware day, before you open your eyes, as soon as you realize that you're not asleep anymore and you're just coming awake, if you call that in and let it be however you call it in, like I said in the very beginning, you can call it in as a color or as a wave or as a sound or as a blessing, or you can sing or hum, or, if you're still in bed, you're not going to want to dance. Maybe you want to wiggle, but connect to the Reiki energy, the universal energy. Just connect to it in your way. There is no right or wrong way. And as soon as you do that, you've done that first thing. So you're beyond 3 ways. You're now to 2 ways. You have 1 way. And when you send it then into your day ahead of you, or perhaps if you've got a really busy day and you want to send a wave of calm energy into your day, or maybe you're waking up not feeling really clear headed and you want to bring in that energy to clear your head or clear the path in front of you, or if you have something that you're concerned about in your day. So I'm just talking about these really simple things to do that have only to do with you. And that is really how we start, isn't it? We start by taking care here. More and more, we are focusing on that. We are supporting each other in self care and self love. So, in that moment of awakening and sending the energy ahead of you into the day, send with it, how can I most love myself today? How can I most care for myself today? And of course, that will be different for everyone, and it will be different for you every day. We don't wake up the same. I never have. Similar, maybe, but not the same. For one thing, another day has gone by, but that's the very smallest piece. The biggest part is that we have come through this beautiful, hopefully, wonderful, deep, regenerating sleep. Maybe you've done some time traveling in your dreams, or someone has come to you and given you a message. Anything can happen in that time, and does. So you wake up a different person than you woke up yesterday. So when you connect to who she is or he is in that day, and you use the universal energy to create your day, and you send in front of you an awareness to love yourself and care for yourself the very best you can in that day. And, every day will be different, and every day something else will be necessary for you. And maybe you won't remember sometime. And maybe you'll have a wonderful friend who will remind you to take care of yourself. And maybe this is a nice way to begin in our community to remind each other, how can I love myself better today? Because when we begin to do that, guess what happens? The wonderful chemicals that are created inside our body, the dopamine, the oxytocin, the serotonin, the endorphins, all of those hormones are activated when we're loving ourselves. And of course, loving our pets and loving other people and loving the beautiful earth. But if we're not loving ourselves first, we're not sending that loving energy out into our day, then what? Let's do that. So we wake up loving ourselves. And here in the high desert, it's over 7,000 feet. I am drinking lots of water. That's one of the ways I'm loving myself. And you can see the sun is coming in. I'm in the sunset here in the evening in the Pacific, rather in the mountain time zone here. So it may look a little funny, but it's shining on me. So those are number two. Number three, and this for me has been um, the kind of the harder thing to hold space for, is allow myself to be human each day and get out of negative self-talk and remind myself that I am beautiful, I am lovable, I am wonderful, I am whatever affirmations you need to use to remind yourself. So use the Reiki energy to remind yourself and to stand in that and shower yourself with it as though it were a shower of positive words that were being sent down to you or sent into you, washed over you, so that you can come from that place of, I'm waking up in this beautiful energy and I'm going to love myself the best I can today. And number three, that includes, what do I do when I start to judge myself, or when I feel like I could have done something better, or when I feel like I'm giving myself, I look in the mirror and I don't like what I see, or I could be anything. I break something, or I forget something that I said I would do, or I wanted to do, or I didn't exercise, or I didn't eat as well. I want to have you use the Reiki energy, the universal energy, to neutralize that. And we can do that. Why can't we? Of course we can. Just that no one's ever told us yet that we can do that. So as I've been feeling into what to use this energy for in the new paradigm, in the new energy of this Aquarian age, and today, with the full moon in Aquarius, what a perfect time to have this Reiki information coming and amplified so that we, as humans, divine humans, can keep healing that part of our human self that comes back with that story of not good enough. So, if you are really wanting to be conscious of how to use universal energy, Reiki energy in your life every day, those are my 3 points of advice for you. Bring it in before you wake up. Send it ahead of you into your day and love yourself in the best possible way. Remind yourself to neutralize that negative self talk with the Reiki energy, because that's loving yourself. And if you do need to do something that you can improve on, that you need to learn, that you need to fix, do it without all the negative self-talk. Just do it. It's okay. We all do things that look like we're broken, or something's wrong with us, or we're not good enough, or we're making mistakes, or we have, you know, we're not smart enough. We don't have enough XYZ. There's a laundry list of things that we can continue to dump on ourselves with. But when we shower ourselves with that universal divine love that has no judgments about us, that's it. That's fulfilling our reason for being here, to become one with that energy. Yeah, I love that. So let's send Reiki energy to everyone and everything on the planet. Let's begin to feel that inside of us. Feel it coming to you from everyone else. Um, I'm going to try to play some music while we do this. I'm hoping it'll work. So find yourself a nice, soft, lovely place to be that you like. And if you would like to down for this, we're going to do this for 11 minutes. We're going to send and receive beautiful Reiki energy. And we're going to do it with love. It looks like we're going to do it with some music. This is from Jonathan Goldman. It's called the Reiki Chant. So begin by taking a breath, closing your eyes, dropping into that sweet, soft spot where Reiki comes to you, where the goodness of the universe comes into you, where you know you are loved and all is divine. Take a breath and begin to send, to broadcast Reiki energy to the world. Take a lovely big deep breath, my dear ones, as we finish our 11 minutes. Thank you so much. And remember, with Reiki, as with all other things that we use to create our future, our intention is really what's important. So if it's your intention to be cared for by a wonderful community and to care for those in a wonderful community, or whether it's also for good health, abundance, good food, all those things are created through your intention. And then wrap it up in beautiful Reiki energy. Send it into the world and be ready to receive. So I send my Reiki, my universal energy, and my love to all of you who joined me today and who will look at this in the future. We're healing the world together, the beings of the planet, all of the beings, and our beautiful planet. And that is my pure intention, is to be with you in this beautiful project, in this time of transition and transformation. So thank you for loving yourself, for caring for yourself, for sending me Reiki as I send it to you and into the world. Until the next time, my big love to you. My universal love to you. For now, aloha, namaste.